Forget your Bentleys and Range Rovers. This Ford Transit Tourneo Custom in the Sport, in the gunmetal grey metallic, with 17,000 miles on and no VAT, 8-seater vehicle is right down my street. The car is absolutely awesome. I call it a car because it isn't a panel van. It's far from it. It's a Tourneo, so it's designed to be a people carrier, but one that looks as good as this. You've got the bi-xenon HID headlights on it. You've got the daytime running lights. You've got this gorgeous looking front end. If you're going to drive about with your full family, business use or any other thing, you want to look stylish, and that's what this does. The extra splitters, the bigger bumpers, all colour coded, the nice new grills that Ford do on all the facelift model cars and vans. Now this one being the Sport also has decals on it. Again, matte black and orange stripes around the vehicle, just giving it a finer, refined touch to it. You'll notice straight away with the body styling kit, it carries on over the arches, down the side skirts and to the rear, which I'll touch on in a few seconds. But you have got the diamond cut 17-inch alloy wheels with a satin black insert as well. Now remember, this is a people carrier, so not everyone really wants a top of the range one. They just want one with lots of seats that can get to A and B. What we say is, if you're going to get one, get some creature comforts. Get one that looks good so you feel proud and happy about driving about passengers or yourself. The metallic grey is beautiful. It shimmers and the glitter in it is so buoyant on it. You've got that lovely leather interior with the armrests, so you've got that armrest feel, armchair feel to it. You've got Ford Sync navigation in this one, and it's automatic, and that means a lot. So it's okay driving a people carrier, it's okay driving a big truck or a big van, but you don't want it in a manual, you want it in automatic, so it's easy to manoeuvre, easy to drive. You've got Bluetooth, you've got navigation, cruise controls I'll go through again in a few seconds. You've got sliding doors on both sides, which is a benefit, because sometimes what happens is I see customers and I see clients, they go and buy a panel van, and then they convert it and put seats in and do all that. Then you have doors on one side and not both. This one has sliding doors on both sides, but then this is where I am in my element. Only because I'm a father of 4, I love my kids, and when they go out travelling, it's just all this space. But we'll go through that in a minute in more detail. But that's just easy access. For car parks, it's brilliant. You haven't got the swing of the door, scared that your kids or your passengers or your family members are going to bang into other cars, because some of these car park spaces are not the biggest. But sliding doors with window access on both sides as well, and you've got some protection glass. You've got the decals that carry on down the back there, the LED lighting system, and I love the stretch light because it has a nice stance to it, and this is all colour coded with the rear parking sensors. And you've also got reversing camera. It is a large vehicle with a great big back end on it, so to get you the best visibility, you have got the full colour camera which displays onto the media system on the front. Also remember, it's a 68 registered vehicle, so you have warranty with Ford up until the car turns 3 years old. Now this is an 8-seater vehicle. I talk about space all the time because for me space is important, because I'm always carrying pushchairs, shopping, suitcases, whatever it is, I'm carrying baggage with me in general. So if you are going to use this for family purposes, great. You can get enough shopping in there, you can stand up in there, you can do a lot with it. If you're going to use it for business purposes and you have passengers and you're going to an airport run or taxiing in general, then again, people have bags, they have pushchairs, wheelchairs, everything and anything. With the 8-seater, you still get this much amount, that's a lot of space. I fit in here. But no, genuinely, the point I'm making is, it's got space and it's brilliant. You've got this pulley here, because I'm not the tallest, but it allows me just to pull it down and then shut it this way. Dead easy. The condition of the van is absolutely spotless. Every single wheel is curb-free and damage-free. The back of the bumpers with a protector on there, you can imagine it's there for a purpose. Again, protects the bottom layer of the bumper, so, and again, in a fabulous condition. No dents or scratches on this side. All the wheels are perfect, and you can see the hatch there for the window access. And then, as I mentioned before, you've got double sliding doors, so passengers can get out either side. And for me, that's more of a safety thing than anything else. And obviously, easy accessibility. But sometimes on some of these main roads, one side can be busier than the other, and you don't want your family members or passengers getting out where it's not safe to do so. So having access on both sides, which allows you to do everything that you need to. The previous keepers have left these in for us, which is the fully fitted mats, and that keeps the Tourneo in fabulous condition. But again, you follow me in here for a second. The reason I like these, and this is a genuine true conversation, is like this. I'm sat there, and if there's if the wife's driving, or if I'm driving and the wife's sat here or whatnot, you've got passengers, you've got family members. It's nice to have that face-to-face travelling position. I absolutely love it. There's no better feeling than travelling like this. I think it's great, especially on long journeys. You're not looking at the back of someone's head. You can actually talk to someone and genuinely enjoy your next 2-3 hours or whatever it is that you're going out on a nice jolly. This is absolute, and there's bundles of space. If there's not going to be if you're not going to use the space to its full capacity, then things like this, I'll show you on this side, it's easier. So if you come in for a second, so if I'm sat here now and someone else is sat there, you've then got like a mini table, cup holders, space for some food, snacks, if it's some paperwork you want to do, and that happens on both of the centre seats. You have got the hardback sort of storage / cup holders area. There's other cup holders there as well. Another fine little touch, because sometimes these are used for business use. It's full of USB outputs, so we've got USB on each side. There's 2 there, and there's 2 on that side. So that's 4 USBs just in the rear. You've got built-in blinds because you want privacy. The seats are very comfortable, but if you look at the seats, they're not just standard people carrier seats. With this being the Sport, they've got that lovely soft leather, but they're pumped up, so they feel very sporty, and it's as if you're in a driving seat, so it's very comfortable. And after a 3-hour journey, you won't get out of this seat and think, bloody hell, this is stiff, because it's not, it's far from it. Other things that you've got, which I touched on a previous sort of people carrier that we had, which was equally as good as this, in my opinion. Things like this, the air intakes and air outputs. You've got lots around the rear cabin, and if you come around here, so you're not going to disturb the driver or the dad or mum. The guys in the back can control their own heating, hot and cold, and how fast they want it to blow. So it's nice. The final part is when I've seen people convert panel vans, may that be a VW Transporter or a Ford Transit, because they're converting them, sometimes we'll miss out little fine touches. So this full vehicle is absolutely ISOFIX and family friendly. So out of the 6 seats in the back, 4 of them, which are the corner ones, they're all ISOFIX attachments as well, so you can put more than one baby seat in. If you're a childminder, absolutely perfect. Someone like me with lots of kids, absolutely perfect. Benefits, there's no VAT. So if you're not a business user and you're just a sole trader or a private customer, normally you're buying one of these off the Auto Trader or from a dealership, and you're going to pay £26,000 plus VAT, taking it well over £30,000 or just over. With this one, it's $27,990 and there's no VAT involved. But you know what? I mean, you can't ask for much more than casual comfort, luxury traveling. This is what this does. The configuration of the seats, if you look, every single seat is individual. So you can have just 1 seat in here and take the other 5 out. You can have 3 seats in, take the 3 out. You can do what you want. You can configure it to whatever you please. If you want 1 kid sat there and then 1 kid sat there so they don't hit each other, you do it. But it's perfect. Absolutely perfect for me. It's high up. So again, you're on top of the world. So the driving position's nice. It's up there. It's automatic. So remember, no hassle driving, like any good car. It's automatic. You put it in drive, let it do its thing. But you have got the little features. You can change gears manually. You've got the Bluetooth controls, cruise controls there. And with the new sync, with the new Ford Sync system here, this media player, it's very up to date. It's touchscreen. You've got navigation. You've got apps there as well, so in-car apps and stuff. So it does a lot more than you think. It's not a van. It's far from a van. That's why it's not called a Transit. It's a Tourneo custom for a reason, but then just to make it a bit more nicer, a bit more luxurious, it's the Sport. Upgraded bumpers, full body styling kit, upgraded alloys, xenon headlights as in by Xenons. Like $27,990, like I said, childminder, any business, airport runs, just a private customer, someone who's got more than 3 kids and goes, you know what, I want the space, I want to be able to travel. I've personally got an X5 7-seat, and I've seen my wife get in the back of them seats sometimes, putting kids in there, and she has a fight with herself, and she gets frustrated. And whenever I've took something like this home to try and show her what other vehicles are out there, she loves them, just haven't got the money yet. But thanks for watching, speak soon, bye bye.